Welcome to the Health, Balance, and Wellness channel, your oasis of peace. Diabetes is a condition that requires constant attention, monitoring blood sugar levels, following a balanced diet, exercising, and, for many, taking medications. What's often overlooked, however, is the importance of vitamins. These aren't miracle pills, but rather essential nutrients that, if deficient, can worsen symptoms and lead to complications. Among them, 3 deserve special attention: vitamin B12, folic acid, B9, and active vitamin B6, P5P. They are all B vitamins, but they have different and complementary functions. In this guide, we'll explore them one by one, explaining why they're important, how to recognize a deficiency, and what strategies to adopt to manage them. Vitamina B12. Vitamin B12 is essential for the well-being of the nervous system and the production of healthy blood cells. B12 deficiency is very common in diabetics and is often not diagnosed immediately because the symptoms are confused with those of diabetes itself. How does a deficiency manifest itself? Those with low B12 levels may notice tingling, loss of sensation, or pain in their feet and hands. Some may begin to feel more clumsy or unsteady when walking, especially in the dark. Symptoms include chronic fatigue, difficulty concentrating, poor memory, and depressed or anxious mood. In some cases, the tongue may also become inflamed, appearing red and painful. These signs are often attributed to stress, age, or diabetes itself. In reality, they hide a deficiency that can worsen over time. Why is it so common in diabetics? One of the main reasons is metformin, the first-line drug for type 2 diabetes. It's very effective at lowering blood sugar, but it reduces the intestine's ability to absorb B12. Over the years, this easily leads to a deficiency. Even a diet free of animal products, vegan or vegetarian, advanced age, or the use of antacid medications can make it more difficult to get enough vitamin D. Why is it so important? B12 protects nerves and prevents the worsening of diabetic neuropathy. It keeps the brain active and supports memory. It promotes the production of red blood cells that carry oxygen throughout the body, preventing that feeling of intractable fatigue. It also reduces certain substances harmful to the arteries, helping to preserve the heart. The simplest way is to take supplements, which can be high-dose tablets or, in more serious cases, doctor-prescribed injections. Those following an omnivorous diet can increase B12-rich foods, such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products. For those following a plant-based diet, the best sources are fortified products such as enriched nutritional yeast. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you to support our work. But let's get back to the video. Folic acid, vitamin B9. Folic acid, or vitamin B9, is best known for its role in pregnancy, but it's actually essential for everyone, especially those with diabetes. How does it work? The body uses this vitamin to produce new cells, maintain healthy red blood cells, and promote tissue repair. It is also essential for the proper functioning of the brain and nervous system. A vitamin B9 deficiency can cause persistent fatigue, difficulty concentrating, worsening neuropathy, and mood swings. Many people report feeling foggy or drained of energy. Additionally, folate deficiency can increase the risk of heart and circulatory problems because it promotes the accumulation of substances that damage blood vessel walls. A tricky aspect is that folic acid can mask the symptoms of B12 deficiency. This means a doctor might not immediately detect the problem, with serious consequences for the nerves. Why are diabetics at greater risk? Those who take diabetes medications for a long time, particularly metformin, may have lower folate levels. Furthermore, the ability to absorb this vitamin decreases with age. Certain genetic variants can also make it more difficult to properly utilize folic acid from diet or supplements. Supplement vitamin B9 with key natural sources such as green leafy vegetables, spinach, chard, cabbage, legumes, citrus fruits, and some fortified cereals. Those who eat a varied and plant-based diet often experience no problems. However, for diabetics or the elderly, supplementation may be helpful, preferably in the form of L-methylfolate, which is the active form and readily available to the body. Active vitamin B6, P5P. Vitamin B6 is involved in numerous processes, from protein metabolism to the production of neurotransmitters that regulate mood and sleep. Its active form, called P5P, is the one the body uses directly without the need for transformation. It's important for diabetics because it regulates glucose metabolism and improves cell sensitivity to insulin. This helps maintain more stable blood sugar levels. It also plays an essential role in protecting nerves. It participates in the formation of the myelin sheath that surrounds and protects them. A deficiency worsens the symptoms of neuropathy, increasing pain, tingling, or loss of sensation. Finally, it supports emotional balance because it helps produce serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, substances that regulate mood, concentration, and sleep. Those who are low in vitamin B6 may notice worsening nerve pain, increased irritability, mood swings, insomnia, and difficulty maintaining stable blood sugar levels. This vitamin should be supplemented with foods such as fish, tuna, salmon, legumes, chickpeas, potatoes, and bananas. However, in cases of deficiency, taking a supplement may be helpful, always under medical advice. How to combine the three vitamins. These three vitamins don't work in isolation, but in synergy. They are all part of the B complex and together. They protect the nerves, slowing down or alleviating the symptoms of neuropathy. They improve energy and concentration, counteracting chronic tiredness. They support the heart and circulation, reducing substances harmful to blood vessels. They help glucose metabolism, making insulin action more efficient. For this reason, it is essential not to neglect them for those with diabetes. Practical daily advice. Get regular checkups. Ask your doctor to include B12 and folate in your blood tests, especially if you've been taking metformin for a long time. Eat a varied diet: green leafy vegetables, legumes, whole grains, citrus fruits, lean meat, fish, eggs, and dairy products offer a natural mix of B vitamins. Don't underestimate your body's signals. If you feel tingling, unusual tiredness, or memory lapses, talk to a professional. Supplement only when necessary. Vitamins aren't sweets. A supplement can be very helpful, but it's best to choose one based on your needs, perhaps after a medical checkup. Conclusion. B vitamins, particularly B12, B9, and active B6, have a direct impact on the health of people with diabetes. They're not an extra, but rather true pillars for maintaining energy, nerve health, and a healthy heart. A well-balanced diet can already cover a good part of these needs, but for people who have been taking medications for years or who are over 50, targeted supplement support may become essential. Investing in your health with these vitamins means preventing complications, improving your quality of life, and feeling stronger and more alert. In other words, they are three small allies with a huge impact on the well-being of those living with diabetes. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not replace medical advice. If you have any questions, please contact your doctor. If you like our videos, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any upcoming content. See you in the next video.